Okay, this packing ain't gonna get any shorter by whining and complaining about it, so we're gonna do it. Tank has 20 gallons of propane. I fill the tank at a rate of 4 gallons per minute. When I'm done, the tank has 80 gallons. How many minutes did I fill this tank? There are 2 units you see in bold. So 2 units. When there are 2 units, we make the 3 boxes. Okay, now we write the 2 units down. Gallons and minutes. I apply X to the minutes. It clearly states that X is minutes, X minutes, Y is gallons, okay? So per, gallons per minute, okay? Well, here's 4 gallons. It says per minute, so that's 4, so I knew that. Y, X, Y. 4 goes in front of X. Now, before you worry about all this crap, before the 4 gallons per minute, we see we had 20 gallons. So I actually have something that comes before the 4 gallons per minute, and it's 20. So I put a 20 there. Then I write the equation. 20 plus 4x equals y. Now I take the final number, 80. It says 80 gallons. Well, the gallons variable is y, so go find y. There it is. And I put 80. So I drop my equals. We have 80 over there, and then 20 plus 4x. Well, now I have to isolate the x, so I dot it and circle it. 20 minus it. So what do I have? I have 4.x, then 80 minus 20, 60, and then I divide by 4. 60 divided by 4 equals 15, so x equals 15. Now I solved for x, and x is minutes, so it's 15 minutes. A racetrack charges a $40 registration fee. They charge each racer $50 for each race. How much will 8 races cost? Again, there are 2 bold units, money and races. So that's going to be 3 boxes, because I need to discover the relationship between the 2 units. So I've got dollars and race. The dollars is y, the races are x. Per. Dollars per race. The dollars for each race. Each and per mean the same thing, okay? If it says each, that's a per. So $50 for each race. So $50 is your dollars per race. Each and per pretty much mean the same thing. It's all the same. It means one race costs, every race I do costs $50. Y, X, Y. $50 is the slope. Okay, and then before the $50, I have $40. So 40 plus 50x equals y. I take the final number in the problem, 8 races. 8 races is x, so 8's going to go in for my x. Well, here's x, but there's a 50 against it, so I separate it with a parentheses. So I have y, and then I have 40 plus 50, parentheses 8. Now, the y is isolated. All I need to do is go into my calculator and plug that in. So 40 plus 50 times 8 or parentheses 8. It means the same thing. That's 440. Okay. Now, if you're looking for a label, here's the Y. Y is dollars, so it's $440. Okay, number 3. Gym charges a membership fee. They then charge members $50 per month. 5 months is going to cost $325. What's the total cost for 12 months? Again, money in months. That is 2 units. So I make my 3 things. I've got money in months. The money is Y, the months are X. So per dollars per month. You always put the Y unit on top, the months on bottom. Dollars per month, that says 50. Okay, so don't overthink it. Read the problem. Okay, so my line, Y, X, Y. We know we have $50 at the beginning. I need to replace the Y, but the problem is I don't see any number coming before the 50. 50 per dollars per month is the first number I see. Well, there's a membership fee paid, but it doesn't give me an amount for the membership fee, so Y equals M dot X plus B. We need a combo. The combo the 2 units have to appear in the same sentence. So $50, but that doesn't have a unit with it. Okay, it's per month. 5 months will cost $325. That's the same sentence. So 5 months and $325. Okay, so now I'm in a good position to get rid of these 3 things and put them above. M is 50. Now, I don't know what X and Y are till I look over here and see that Y is money, so the $325 is the Y, and the 5 months is the X. So Y is replaced with 325, X is replaced with 5, so I put .5 after the 50. I drop the equals, and I have 325 all by itself. Now on the other side, I got 50 times 5. It's 250 plus the B variable. Put a 1 in front of the B and dot it and circle it. Now you need to get rid of this 250. It's positive, so we're going to minus. Okay, so 75 equals B. 75. So my equation, 75 plus 50x equals y. 12 months. That's the final value in the problem. It's 12 months. Well, months is x, so it goes in for the x variable. Here's x. Put the 12 in for it. And I have 75 plus 50, parentheses 12 equals y. And the y is by itself, so now I can just plug it into the calculator. 75 plus 50 times 12. So I have y and 675. That's the answer. 675 is y. Y is dollars. So the 12 months cost $675. Next problem. A tank is full. It then starts leaking. After 2 hours of leaking, the tank has 90 gallons. After 5 hours of leaking, it has 75 gallons. How many hours does it take a full tank to run empty? That means it has 0 gallons. 0 gallons is the final amount that I need to plug into the equation. So I've got hours and gallons in bold, so that's 2 units. So with 2 units, my go-to is the 3 boxes to discover the relationship. So my bold units are hours and gallons. Hours is X. Gallons is Y. So per gallons on top, because that's your Y unit, your X label goes on bottom. The gallons per hour, while I'm looking around here, I see 90 gallons, but that didn't say each or per hour. I see 75 gallons, that didn't say each or per hour. And the 0 is the last number. We don't want to touch that till we're at the end. So the way I figure this out is using Y minus Y divided by X minus X. Well, Y is gallons. The gallons have to go up top in the numerator. Hours go on the bottom in the denominator. Okay, gallons. Find the gallons. The first 2 you see, 90 and 75. You don't use 0. 0 is for down here. The final number's for down there. 90 and 75. Okay, and then the hours that go with those are 2 and 5. 90 minus 75 is 15. 2 minus 5 is negative 3. And then I divide that and I get negative 5. It's okay to get a negative right here. That just means the gallons are going down. Okay, negative 5. Now, negative 5 was not even in this problem, so I don't know what came in before it, the gallons before it, so you got to use Y equals M dot X plus B with a combo. The combination, they need to appear in the same sentence. Well, 2 hours and 90 gallons are in the same sentence. 5 hours and 75 gallons are in the same sentence too. You're like, well, which one do I use? It doesn't matter. You'll get the same thing, okay? Anytime the rate of change is constant, it's not going to matter the combination you pick. It'll give you the same thing. So I'll go with the 2 and the 90 since those are the first ones I see. 2 hours, 90 gallons. The M is the negative 5. That's a negative 5, not a positive 5. And over here, 2 hours. Hours is X. That's Y. Okay, Y, 90 times 2. So I drop the equals. I got 90, and I take negative 5 times 2. That's negative 10. Plus the B. Negative 10, so plus 10, plus 10. 90 plus 10 is 100. Okay, I have 100 as the initial amount. So this line tells a story. We start at 100 gallons, and then we're going down by 5 gallons every hour. After that runs, obviously the gallons change. They change to a new amount. So my equation is 100 plus negative 5x equals y. My final amount in the problem is 0. 0 gallons. It's gallons, so gallons is a y value. So go find the y and put 0 in for it. So we got 0 by itself. Then I have 100 plus negative 5x. Dot that, circle it. Minus 100, minus 100. So I have negative 5 dot x. 0 minus 100 is negative 100. And then I divide both sides by the negative 5. Negative 100 divided by negative 5 is positive 20. X equals 20. Here's X. X is hours, so 20 hours. Next problem. A bait store sells minnows and leeches. Minnows are sold for $2.50 per pound. Leeches are sold for $1.50 per pound. The store raised a total of $52.50. If they sell 12 pounds of minnows, how many pounds of leeches do they sell? This time we have three important units that are either circled or in bold. That's 3 units. If I have 3 units, I'm not going to make the 3 side boxes. I am going to go with my chart with the 9 boxes. So I put total, money. Then there's how many of the things I bought, and then the money for a single. And the 2 things I'm buying are the minnows and the leeches. So minnows, you can put M if you want. Leeches, you can put L if you want. Look in these 4 boxes before you do anything else. So do I have a cost, a money amount for the minnows? Yeah, minnows are sold for $2.50 per pound, but that'll work for a single amount. 2.50. Scribble that out. The leeches, what do they cost? Do I have a cost for the leeches? A money amount, well, $1.50, and that's leeches are sold for $1.50 per pound, so it's $1.50. Now, this top row is for non-money amounts. The only one I see is 12 pounds of minnows, so that must be how many minnows we bought. I don't know the pounds for the leeches, so that's X. And then the final amount in the problem is $52.50. That's your total amount. It goes down here. So I paid $2.50 per pound of minnows. Well, I bought 12 pounds, so I multiply 2.50 times 12. I got 30. The leeches cost $1.50, but I don't know how many of them I bought, so it's $1.50x equals, I have 52.50. And then over here we have $30 for the minnows plus $1.50x for the leeches. I dot the X, circle it. I get rid of the 30, so I take away 30, take away 30. 1.50 dot X. 52.50 minus 30 is 22.5. Don't round them, just divide them by 1.50. 1.50. So 22.5 divided by 1.50 is 15. Now, if you're wondering about the label, look at what it's asking. How many pounds of leeches would they sell? So 15 pounds. It's the answer to the problem, so it has to have that label. Okay, next one. A recording studio charges members $50 to record an album. Studio time also costs $35 per hour. Find the total cost of $400 It should say find the hours of $400. Now look at your bold ones. I've got dollars and hours. Now I'm back to having 2 units. Three side boxes. I've got money and hours as the units. The money is the Y. The hours are the X. So per, dollars per hour. Dollars per hour is $35 per hour. So 35, I know that. So the slope on the x is 35. Now, I don't need to do anything down here. I have a money amount that comes before the $35 per hour. It was 50, so I put 50 right there, going old school. So 50 plus 35x equals y. There's your final amount. It's $400. Dollars is the y variable. It's going in for y. So here's y, get rid of that, and put 400. So I have 400, and I've got 50 plus 35x. You need to isolate the x if you expect to solve for it. So you dot it and circle it. I minus 50, minus 50. So I have 350 and 35 dot x. Divide by 35. Divide by 35, x equals 10. X's unit is hours, so I just solved for 10 hours. 10 hours will cost $400. Number 2, your gym membership costs $33 per month after an initial membership fee. You paid a total of $228 after 6 months. Find the total cost in 9 months. Again, I'm doing this because I have 2 units that are important. The dollars and the months. I apply the x to the months, y to the dollars. Dollars per month. Dollars per month's 33. Now that I have 33, it's 33x. Before the $33 per month, I don't have a number, so I need to use my y equals m dot x plus b to find the beginning. B stands for the beginning. And then I'm going to need a combo they got up here in the same sentence. $33 has no months that go with it, okay? You paid a total of $228 after 6 months, so my combo can be $228 and 6 months. It's the only combo I know in that problem. M33. Dollars is y. Months is x. So the y gets replaced with 228. Put it above it times 6. Some of you do not need to organize it better than what you do. So I take 33 times 6. I get 198 plus b. 198, I subtract 198 for both sides. That's 30, and that's b. 30. So now I write the answer, or the equation. 30 plus 33x equals y. 9 months is I'm finding the cost of. So 9 months has a place in the equation. Months is x. Well, there's x right there, and I can put a 9 in for it, okay? Parentheses. 30 plus 33, parentheses 9. To solve for y, just go to your calculator. 30 plus 33 times 9. 327. Now, what did I just find? Y is money, so it's $327. It's supposed to say a camp. It's supposed to be a P. A camp charges a registration fee and an amount each day. If the total bill for one camper was $338 for 12 days, the total bill for another camper was $506 after 19 days. How much will the total bill be for a camper who enrolls for 30 days? 2 units. So there, and there. Dollars and days. The dollars is the Y, the days is the X. So per, dollars on top, days on bottom. I'm not seeing $1 per day, okay? So Y minus Y, X minus X. The Y is the money amount, the X is the days amount. So the money, 338 and 506. The days, 12 and 19. 338 minus 506, negative 168. 12 minus 19 is negative 7. Now I divide. I got 24. Line Y, X, Y. The $24 is per day, so 24X. I didn't even have 24 in the problem. How do I know it came before it? So I need to use Y equals M dot X plus B with a combo. The M is 24. And the combo I use, it has to be in the same sentence, $338 in 12 days. This is the Y, because Y is money. And this is the X. Get rid of those two, so 338 goes over the Y, X times 12. Okay, so I have 338 isolated, and I take 24 times 12, 288, plus B, minus 288, minus 288, 50, and then B. Okay, so 50 plus 24X equals Y. 30 days is your final value. Days is X. This goes in for X. Well, there's X right next to 24, so it's going to be 24 times 30. So I've got 50 plus 24 times 30. I can just go to my calculator and plug in the right side. 50 plus 24 times 30 is 770. And Y. Y is dollars, so it's $770. PetSmart sells dogs and cats from the Humane Society. Dogs cost $300 each, while the cats cost $50 each. That's a 50. Store raises $4,450. If they sold 12 dogs, how many cats they sell? Dogs, cats, money, that is 3 units. So instead of making the side boxes, I go to my chart. Total, money total there. How many? And the money for a single. Dogs and cats is the 2 things they're selling. These first 4 are where to look first. Do I have a money amount for just dogs exclusively? Yeah, $300. Says dogs cost $300, so put $300. Cross that out. Cats. Cats cost $50. So that's 50. Find a non-money amount. 12 dogs. So 12 goes here. Cats, I don't know. That's X. What's the total cost? $4,450. $4,450. So cat dogs are $300 and they sell 12 of them. So I take 300 because they made the $300 12 times. 3,600. And then 550, but I don't know how many of them there are, so it's got to be 50x. So 3,600 plus 50x equals 4,450. I dot my x and circle it. I need to subtract 3,600 from both sides. 50.x. 4,450 minus 3,600. Got 850. Now I divide by 50. Divide by 50. So 850 divided by 50 is 17. Have a nice weekend.